It looks bad for you.
Nonsense. I feel like I could take on the world.
Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and this is a very special Halloween episode where we are jumping into the LucasArts classic known as Maniac Mansion: Day of the Tentacle. This is actually Maniac Mansion 2. It's sometimes just known as Day of the Tentacle. As you can see, this is going to be a very cartoony, adventure-style game. There's going to be tons of iconic LucasArts animation and humor in this game. I'm really looking forward to this. I did experience this as a kid. Oh, look, we got some weird-looking tentacles coming to drink toxic sludge, as tentacles often do. This is a nice game because it has subtitles, so I can go ahead and kind of talk over all the cutscenes here. I don't have to worry about whether you guys can hear it or not. Sometimes in other games, will obviously shut up during a cutscene so you guys can kind of hear some of the story. But, you know, it kind of can interrupt my train of thought or whatever. Anyway, the backstory for this story, obviously, or not, maybe not obviously, but the backstory is going to be this little purple tentacle here. Having a sip of toxic waste is going to turn evil and develop a thirst for conquering the world, as happens occasionally to disembodied pseudo-intelligent tentacles. Look, he has arms. And once you have arms, I mean, arms are really yeah, the thing that motivates most people to take over the world. You don't hear about a lot of armless villains in fiction, and there's a reason. If you don't have arms, you don't want to take over the world. Okay, here we have two of the main characters. The dude's called Hoagie. The girl, I don't know. Oh, Laverne. Okay, there we go. That's her name. Now, one thing that's kind of interesting about this game is this is a sequel to Maniac Mansion. Maniac Mansion was one of the first point-and-click adventure games I can ever remember. And an interesting thing about that game is you had about 6 to 12 different characters that you could select from, and Bernard here was perhaps one of the most recognizable characters, but there was I think 10 other characters you could select, and you could only pick 3 of the 12, and they each had abilities, and whoever you picked, it would allow you to play the adventure in a certain way because you'd have certain abilities, but you'd miss other things. Essentially, there were these 11 characters, and they were the ones who went into Maniac Mansion to have this cool adventure. Now, when I was a kid, I was familiar with Maniac Mansion, so when I came to my friend's house and he showed me a sequel, and he's like, oh, it's Day of the Tentacle, it's totally awesome. As a kid, I didn't understand that sequels didn't always follow the plots of the original or have all the same characters, so I was like, where are all the other characters? There's only Bernard, this doesn't make sense. And to my little 10-year-old or 8-year-old brain, however old I was, I couldn't understand what the connection was to the other game. I was like, but most of the characters aren't here. How is this a sequel? This doesn't make any sense. Do the programmers know that they've left these people out? So yeah, that's just a little anecdote about how confused I was as a child about what sequels actually were. I think I approached sequels from sort of a movie perspective where they would bring back all the same characters. Like in every Disney movie, if they ever made a sequel, the same characters would come back and they'd have almost the same adventure. So I didn't understand the fact that things changed in sequels. So they are racing to this house. We're going to go ahead and jump ahead here. Skip past the rememainder of the credits.
Okay,
so these guys basically have come to the house to try to stop the purple tentacle from taking over the world. His innocent little pal, the green tentacle, has sent for help, and he decided to ask these 3 misfits here.
We've got to find where Dr. Fred is holding the tentacles.
The tentacles. You could probably make so many inappropriate jokes with this. You know, obviously. Anyway. So, one really cool thing about this, so in the first Maniac Mansion, the kind of interesting gimmick was the fact that you had to jump between 3 different characters and do things in one part of the mansion that would influence characters in another part of the mansion. We're going to see that in this one here, not only is that true, but there's going to be an element of time. And so some characters are going to be in the past, some in the future, and you'll have to do things in the past that influence the future, which I think is totally cool. So we'll see more of that when the time comes. Now here we are in control of good old Bernard here. What should we do, guys? What is this? Look at. Yes, look at that.
Spearmint, my favorite.
I wouldn't be saying that about a random piece of gum I saw on the ground, man. That's pretty disgusting. So what do you do when you find yourself in a random lobby? Well, first of all, let's go over... Oh, a dime. Hey, look at that. Walk to dime. I have a feeling we're going to have to take that. So let's go ahead and pick up the dime. You know what? Man, it's been a long time since... Not only do payphones not exist anymore, but have you ever heard of a payphone only costing a dime to use? I do not think so. Can we take this sign?
I don't think I can pick that
No,
up.
I guess we can't take that. Let's see what we got going on around here. So this is one of the first... Oh, what is this? Oh, a flyer. Go ahead and look at this. This is the first adventure game that I've really played from LucasArts since... Oh, I guess I played... No, I guess... What was the last one I played? Was it Full Throttle? I feel like that's the last one. Maybe I'm incorrect. What does this flyer say? What was it about?
It's from George's Hardware.
George's Hardware.
George says that every American should have a vacuum cleaner in their basement.
Alrighty. Well, I'm sure that will come in useful somehow. Like every adventure game, you have to go around
Hoagie's got that part of the
grabbing
house.
just random stuff, the most random stuff you can think of, because, hey, why not? It will all come in useful some other way. Wait, what is this? Help wanted sign. See, this is the nice thing about these point-and-click adventure games, is whatever you hover over, if there's a thing, you can you can interact with it. So it suggests it might have some value. So let's just try and pick up everything. Pick up this. Help wanted. Okay, we got it. What else? Let's take a plant.
I can't touch it. It's spiny.
No. I wonder what happened if we tried to pick up the gum. Just is he gonna do it? I wonder if he's gonna...
It's stuck to the floor.
It's stuck to the floor. Wait. Gum with a dime stuck in it. Whoa, I could... Hold on. You mean I could have 20 cents right now? Oh, man. Well, whatever. I guess we'll just walk away from that land of riches. Let's go in here. I like that we got a little Darth Vader calendar in here. Let's take a look. Let's see what he says about it.
Wow, it's from my favorite movie.
Yeah, LucasArts were very referential to the Star Wars franchise, as you can imagine. It's sort of like every game, everything had some kind of Star Wars reference. Which, fair enough, if you created Star Wars, why not? Why not include that? But it is...
I don't know the combination.
I don't know if I would say it gets tired, because it's not like I dislike the fact that the references are there, but it certainly gets predictable. You expect a Star Wars reference in every single LucasArts game, right? All right. Can we look at this? Look at...
Gee, Dr. Fred doesn't have a penny.
Oh, poor guy. We should leave this dime on his desk just to make him feel a little better. Can we use the phone? Where's use? Use phone.
I don't have time for that now. I'm on a mission.
What mission? Okay. Can we... There must be a way to open this safe. Oh, man. I don't know. Open it. Just do it, dude. Figure out the combination somehow.
I don't know the combination.
I guess it's not going to let us do it. Let's rummage through this guy's desk. I don't know who this guy is, but, you know, like any true adventurer, we're just going to straight up rob him blind. Boo Boo be gone. Well, that sounds like some kind of healing aid. I'm sure I will get damaged at some point. We've kind of filled up our inventory here. I don't know if I can carry anything more. Wait, what's in the textbook?
The Chicago Manual
Thermodynamic Flux Induction
Circuit Design. Great stuff.
Sounds like the most boring book I've ever heard about in my life. Now, I guess there probably isn't too much else I can do here. Can I go in here? Hold on, let's see if we can go in here.
Laverne's covering that territory.
Okay. Can I leave? Can I be like, screw this mission. I'm out, guys. Good luck.
I'm not leaving this motel until I find those tentacles.
Okay, I'm sorry, but every time I see tentacles, I think of testicles. I have a juvenile mind. I admit it. But yeah, you could make so many jokes here. What's going on in here? There we go.
Passage.
Okay.
This is all
I have a
too
feeling
easy.
this is going to lead us to exactly where we need to go. Ooh. Now I wonder, did I miss anything there? Because if I've missed something, you know, if this were a Sierra adventure game, I'd just be screwed. But I wonder, maybe I got everything I needed, because I picked up quite a few things there. And maybe it would have... Man, what's wrong with Laverne? Laverne seems brain dead, guys.
What's a tentacle?
Oh,
Laverne seems like she's got serious mental problems, guys.
Made good pets, actually.
Who is this guy?
Until one of them tried to take over
And
the
why isn't he
world
concerned?
and to tie the little buggers
Why
under
isn't
the
he
basement.
concerned that we're just hanging around here?
Told us that.
Yeah, Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Thank God you weren't that stupid.
No.
Did you say Bernard?
Uh-oh.
Okay, you're free to go.
This is gonna cause trouble,
Thanks,
guys.
Bernard.
Yes.
I like that green tentacle.
Naive.
He seems so friendly.
Now I can finish taking.
This is
over
like
the
Pinky in
world.
the Brain. Did this come out pre-Pinky in the Brain or post-Pinky in the Brain? Who stole from who in this scenario?
Yeah. Now
I don't know if you guys ever heard of Pinky in the Brain. It's a really old cartoon. It was from the Maniac show, and it was two mice who were constantly trying to take over the world. It was actually pretty funny. I watched it a lot as a kid.
What possible harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
Yeah,
Sleeping lab rat.
yeah, a sentient
Fred.
tentacle with like toxic magical powers. How bad could that be for the world? Seems like an ambiguous threat. Nobody's ever had to battle it before, but it could possibly be very horrible.
Take over the world and enslave all humanity.
Why does he want to enslave us?
Our only hope now is to turn
And why is this
away
guy
the
not
geometric
concerned that they're just
machine
random people
and
walking
prevent
around
the
his house?
toxic mutagen from
If I
entering
had
the
like
air?
mutant
Isn't it a little late
tentacles
for
that
that,
were trying to
Doctor?
take over the world, and I came down to my basement and there was just a random dude there, I would be like, what the hell, like home invasion, hello?
Yesterday, to the time machine.
To the time machine. Sweet.
This is all your fault, Bernard.
The time machine is made out of an old car. Well, I mean, I guess the DeLorean was made out of a
Can't you just say
DeLorean,
Bernard?
so
No,
fair enough.
You must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make it there alive.
This sounds like Professor
Ever been hurt
Farnsworth.
in this thing?
Increase the odds, we're gonna make it there alive.
First time I've ever tried it on
Now, if you guys
people.
notice, the animation is very cartoony in this game. You probably have noticed that. When the developers were coming up with this game, they were inspired by the old Chuck Jones Looney Tunes cartoons. I like that animation there. So like Bugs Bunny and stuff. I was thinking about it though. Do Bugs Bunny cartoons, do they even still air the originals? Like the cartoons from like the 50s or
Bernard,
whatever?
here so I
As a
can
kid,
touch
I remember
you.
watching those.
This
I
must
know
be
they
that
make
Woodstock
new
place Mom
Looney
and Dad
Tunes
are
all the
always
time, and they're like
talking
modern
about.
cartoons. They're kind of like Archie comics. Like there are Archie comics from the 50s you can read, and there's modern
What
Archies
does
that
it
you can
all
read.
mean?
But do they
I
show?
don't know.
Do they show
I don't
original
wanna
Looney Tunes
know.
anymore? I don't know. Does anyone who's watching my series? What's the overlap between people watching my series and adults who like watch
We
Looney
may not
Tunes?
live
I don't
to
know.
see yesterday.
Maybe it's
I'm sure
100%.
Dr. Fred wouldn't have
But yeah,
done
does
this if
anyone
it
know?
weren't
Do they
safe.
still show Looney Tunes?
After all, he is a doctor.
It was
All right, so they were just kind of going through time, having a casual conversation.
They said imitation diamond wasn't good enough.
Imitation diamonds? What is that, like a cubic zirconia?
Uh-oh.
Ah, we are hurtling through time in what appears to be porta potties. That does not... That guy's loving it. He's like, oh yeah, rock on, buddy. Ye old. Ye old what? Where am I? Ugh. Okay, hold on. And where's this guy? What do you think? I'm gonna say the future for this one. That's my guess. And Bernard. Ew. Ew. Oh, these are porta potties. That's disgusting, my friends. Disgusting.
Cheap mail order jewels.
Oh my
What
god.
happened to Hokey and Laverne?
I knew I
Wait, I
should
didn't even
afford
go back a
real
single-
diamond.
Are they alive?
I didn't go back at all. I just arrived back in the
I
same
see
time.
that the larger specimen landed 200 years in the past.
Okay.
And the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Oh.
Hurry up and bring them back.
I like this. Okay, so one character is 200 years in the past, one is in the present, one is 200 years in the future.
Then all your
We're gonna be able to do
brothers
some
have
fun
do
stuff with
is
this,
plug in their
guys.
respective chronojobs
So like I
and
say, the sort of, you know, gameplay mechanic of this game is that doing things in the past will affect things in the future. So like if you leave a penny on the ground in the past, you can collect it in the future and it'll be all rusted and stuff. And we can actually, I believe, send things to each other through the toilets, which sounds gross. But if we dump something into this porta potty, it will come out one of the other timelines, and then those people can use it. So we can have people from the future send us stuff to the past, and then we can like implant it in the past. This is actually a really cool idea. I don't know. I mean, this game, this is a game that has all sorts of charm and legacy to it, and you know, I think they even there was a Zombies Ate My Neighbors level that was an homage to this called Day of the Tentacle, which makes sense because those were both LucasArts games. But to me, I mean, having not played this before, the charm and the story and stuff is all really cool, but I am fascinated by this mechanic. I guess if you've watched enough of my series, you know that when it comes to time travel and me, there is a strong correlation of like, I like time travel stuff, I like time travel ideas, I just think it's super fun and fascinating and interesting. Let's just shove all this crap down the toilet. How about that? What can we send? I wonder, can we send this stuff? Hold on. Give dime to toilet. No. Use dime with toilet.
What? Why would I want to flush that down the toilet?
I guess we don't need to send that. Alright, what do we got going on over here? Let's just go and explore. Wait. To-do list. What's that?
It's Dr. Fred's design for a super battery.
All right.
It's capable of storing up to 1 gigavolt with a charging time of only 0.01 seconds. Wow! I've got the
gigavolt.
plans.
What was it that they needed in Back to the Future? A gigawatt.
How did you get over
1.21 gigawatts.
My ingenious super.
Wait, how did he appear behind me? Wasn't he upstairs? What did you
there?
do?
Really flush them.
Yes.
Why did you flush your
Down the
plans
toilet.
down the toilet?
No. Through time. Using the sophisticated time flux
okay.
chamber I've installed in each chronogen, you
I mean, I guess that shouldn't surprise me. I was just telling you guys so you can flush things down the toilet. Obviously.
Flush small inanimate objects to each other.
So, if he sent it 200 years in the future, then we might have the stuff we
Dr.
need
Fred, can
to
you
create
hear
this
me?
battery. I see what's going on here. We're going to have to think fourth dimensionally on this
Something?
one, guys. So bear with me while, you know, we all know I have trouble thinking in 3 dimensions, so 4 is going to be a challenge for me. What does that sign say? Ye
great.
old
I'm Stuck in
something.
colonial times, tentacles are taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Okay, come over here. It's your old pal, Dr. Fred.
I'm speaking to
Dr.
you
Fred?
through a futuristic toilet.
I want you to pick up those plans you see in the
Oh, you gotta reach in with your hand there, buddy.
Fred Edison.
Reach in with your hand.
Great grandfather. He'll know what to do.
He's not
You
gonna
need
have
the plans to make a super battery
any-
so you can plug in your chronogen.
But he's in the past. He's not going to have any ability to invent this
Okay,
stuff.
Say so, Bernard.
I would have thought you would want to send it to the
boy.
future.
Does he have any experience with electronics?
Well, I once saw him take 3,000 volts directly through his head without batting an eye.
Didn't he pass out?
Well, he was already passed out when it happened.
What?
Time for me to save the world, I guess.
I have a feeling that if you were in colonial times, walking around like this dude, somebody would think, why does he have a can opener? People would look at this guy a little funny. Okay, so what does this say? Let's take a look here. Ye
Ye
old.
oldie outhouses.
Alrighty. Well, let's see what we got going on over here. So there's... Whoops. 400 years later.
Me down from here.
Okay. Alrighty. I guess she's just stuck for a little while. What is this? Take a look at this. A carriage. Is there any reason to look at it?
Totally covered with crud.
With crud, dude. Like, he talks like Bill from like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. So if we're 200 years in the past, what year would this be approximately? This is like 1800s or like 1780 or something? Oh, let's take this guy's mail. That's not a federal crime as far as I know. Pick up letter. Let's look at the letter. What are we stealing
You're
here?
brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once.
That's a pretty vague statement for a letter. Doesn't even say who it's addressed to. Alright, let's go in here. Can we go in? Do you really need me to do this? Did you think when I clicked on the door I just wanted you to walk up to it? Whoa, what is happening? Hey, wait, am I in the mansion 200 years ago? I think I am. I totally am. Can we talk to this guy? Talk to the mummy.
What's up? Don't feel like talking, huh? Vow of silence or something, probably, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's cool.
Okie dokie. I have, That's a great hat, man. Nothing. I know the dude's in a band.
Know where I could get one?
I feel like no matter what I say, he's just not going to respond. This is a pointless conversation.
Later,
Goodbye.
dude.
You know what? Before we actually carry on in the mansion there, we need to actually go back and get rid of this letter. Apparently. So we'll go over here to the outhouse, and we are going to use the letter with the Chrono John.
Okay, I flushed it.
There you go, buddy. Let's go
So as soon
to
as Hoagie gets that battery
Bernard
working,
here.
we're
See what's
set.
going on. He's still engrossed in a conversation
I'm
here.
afraid not. We still need a diamond for the main unit.
I think the diamond we'll get from the
And your
future. That's
friend
my
in the
guess.
future needs power too, if she's still alive.
That's my guess.
Alive?
She's alive, I'm sure.
Get me out of here. I like trees and everything, but this one has got to go.
That must be the most uncomfortable way ever to, like, hang around. With, like, a tree branch pulling you up by the underpants. Let's look at here.
There's something in there.
Let's pick up the letter in the toilet. Oh, I guess I have scrolling inventory. I thought this was the max the character could hold. Thankfully, it is not. Okay. Well, I got a letter, but I don't know what it's useful for. Let's go back to this guy. Man, this would have been such a fun game to play as a kid with, like, your friends, like, jumping around between times and stuff, passing stuff between characters. This would have been a fun one to, like, sit around and try to work my way through. Obviously, today, we are going on a bit of a, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm kind of, like, showcasing this game. I'm not making any illusions that I'm necessarily figuring this all out on my own. I have a little bit of a guide beside me to, like, guide me through the broader points, because you know what? So if you are just tuning in, how do we go in there? Go in there. If you're just tuning into my series, I am on a quest to play through the book 1001 Games Must Play Before You Die, and for each game, I'm not necessarily playing it to the end. I'm basically here to try to showcase, that's what I'm looking for, these different games, and try them out and see what are they like, because some of them I've played before, some of them I haven't, and if you own the book or have heard of this book, you can check it out. There's a link in the description below. He gave me a weird look there. He's also not surprised that I'm just some dude hanging out here. But yeah, if you've heard of the book or whatever, you may see a bunch of games in the book and I wonder what they're like. And so this series is meant to just sort of get a taste for each of these games, not necessarily play them start to finish. Anyway, enough talking. Give the patent to this guy. For some reason, he's going to be able to figure it out.
Super battery, eh?
Yeah.
Brilliant design.
About 200 years ahead of your
Sometimes I
time.
amaze myself. Now all I need is oil, vinegar, and some gold.
Hold on. The guy in the present couldn't build a super battery, but this dork can, and all he needs is oil, vinegar, and gold. Are you kidding me? All right. Well, I guess technology was far more advanced in the past. Let's go find him some vinegar and gold, I guess. Oh, that's disgusting, Hoagie. All right, let's go ahead and hop in here. Wait, what's over here? Just out of curiosity. Let's barge into one of these rooms here. See what we
I
got.
told you guys I'll get to the flag next. I'm working as fast as I can.
These,
Hey, chill.
I guess these are
Take your
prototypes
time.
for
Don't tell
the
me you've got another
American
design change for
flag.
the flag.
Yes.
I've got another design change for the flag.
I knew it. What's the current brainstorm from our fickle founding fathers?
Ooh. A skull with, like, scorpions in its mouth. Hologram on it. We need a babe in a leather bikini swinging a broad axe. Yeah,
Need a
baby.
babe in a leather bikini swinging a broad axe.
She just, like,
Oh,
stops.
What the heck? At this point, I'd do anything just to have it over with.
Yeah! We just changed
Put the pattern on the
American
table, and I'll
history.
look at it when I'm done with this job.
We don't... Okay, quick, Hoagie, draw something. Draw the most awesome babe with a broad axe and a bikini that you can. Could you imagine if that was the flag of America? That would actually be hilarious. Reminds me of Idiocracy, which is the premise of that is like 500 years in the future, people got really, really, really stupid, and then like the president's like a porn star action movie hero, and they all drink Gatorade instead of water, and blah blah blah. All right, George sleeps here. George Washington? Is this? Whoa. Okay, I meant like sleep, man. Oh my god, not like just totally mess up the bed.
Here I am, don't get your curls in an uproar.
No, don't worry, just
Excuse me,
go ahead
Mr.
about your
Washington.
business.
Boy, what a mess.
George Washington lives here? Oh my god, alright. Well, oh, hey, what's going on over here? Hello. Whoops, nope, go out. I totally want to take whatever it is you've got. Where? Pick up. Pick up soap, I guess.
Oh, ha! Get away from that.
Oh, no!
It's a good thing I finished them there quickly. Now scram.
Oh, come on, man!
Just don't make founding fathers like they used to.
I wanted that soap. What a ripoff. Wait. No. Come on. Okay, hold on. How do we do this? We use that. Then we use this. Oh, somehow the bed
Here I am,
got
don't
messy
get your curls in
again.
an uproar.
Sorry about that.
Excuse me, Mr.
Yeah,
Washington.
go. Yeah.
Boy, what a mess.
If you think I'm George Washington, you were in for a rude awakening one day, ma'am. Alright, I'm totally taking this soap. Yes! Bolt, run! Run! We got the soap! Oh, what's in here? She's not gonna know who took it. It's probably pretty obvious. Oh, we'll totally take this. They have calendars? They had calendars back in the 1700s? Ben's bed. Can we mess this one up too? Let's just create a lot of work for this maid. She bothers
there's
me.
printer's ink on the sheets.
Printer's ink? What? Let's take his
I
kite
don't
plans.
understand that technical stuff.
Take what else can we take? Take his mirror?
No way could I pick that up.
What? Why not? Put your back into it, Hoagie. How do you earn a name like Hoagie anyway? You must really like to. Oh, look, there's shadows. That's cool. That's pretty neat, actually. Shadows, huh? Yeah. How do you earn a name like Hoagie? Probably don't want to know. All right, let's continue roaming around this house. So I guess we're gonna encounter George Washington at some point, or a horse with a bucket of water. Can we take the water? Is that a thing we can do?
It looks like someone's dentures were in here.
What?
Hey, I've got to put them somewhere.
What? There's a talking horse.
Hi, horse.
What?
Hi yourself.
All right. Well, I can talk. Nice teeth. What's the horse like to you doing in a place like
What's
this?
a nice horse like you doing in a
Now
place
it's like
this?
reminding me of like Ren and
Hey,
Stimpy
I
or
live
something like
here.
that.
What are you doing here?
Call the police.
Is
What
this
is
some kind of a trick?
happening, dude?
I don't do magic. I'm just a horse.
The talking horse.
I gotta go.
See you later.
I don't remember that from history class. Gotta say, what's going on in here? What?
Question is, which one's stuffed and which one's the real McCoy?
We are Edisons, Ned and Jed.
Who's who?
Who are the
Does
Edisons
it
anyway?
really matter?
I know Thomas Edison, but
Even our
who are these
dear
dudes?
Father can't tell us apart.
They look like
He only
skeletons.
knows
It's
that
kind of
one us
disturbing,
is
actually.
left-handed, while
Like,
the
not
other is
appealing
right,
at
but
all.
that neither of us are following in his tiny scientific footsteps.
So you guys sit in this room,
Oh,
carving
no.
each other out of marble.
Hold still, Jed.
Also carving awesomely
almost too
ripped
frightened to
male
ask.
bodies.
Are you the marble
I think I
delivery
get it.
man?
I get it.
Or
I'm
the model?
not the marble delivery man. I'm probably not the model either. You don't know the first thing
Where
about
exactly
where I'm
did
from,
you
buddy.
come from?
The
The
future.
future.
I'll tell you straight up. I'll be honest. I'll be an honest time traveler.
Kind of spooky sounding, ain't it? Ooh, the future. I'm from the future. Look out.
The voice
Gosh,
acting in
it
this is
would
not
be
too
so
bad,
nice if you
actually.
weren't here anymore.
All right.
Sorry,
Let's
hope I haven't
move on
lost
here.
it.
I don't know why I'm getting pulled into these
Too
weird
late.
conversations with these dudes. I don't care. Okay, I'm sorry, buddy. Go ahead, carve your brother out of marble, you weirdos. You look like you're from a Tim Burton movie. Like you belong in Nightmare Before Christmas or something like that. Let's just get out of here. Let's just keep going deeper into the belly of the beast. Alright, we have a cat. What happens if we go over here? We pick up the cat? Cats don't like to be picked up sometimes.
Yipe.
Wait, that looked like I kind of like just jammed my fist into its butt or something. That's weird. Okay, what else we got? Red paint, bed, Ned's bed. Let's try taking the paint. Can we use it? Can we paint? Whoa, we should paint one of the beds red, then when one of those dorky guys gets in it, they'll be all painted up. Can we... What are we supposed to do here? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, hold on. If we do this... Use the squeaky mattress. No. Go to the squeaky mattress. Just go... How did I do that? What did I do? Pick up?
Where am I gonna put it?
How did I do that? Wait, how the hell did that happen? Walk to squeaky mattress. Use the squeaky mattress with the cat.
I don't think I can do that.
Oh my god, how did I do that? Push?
Where am I gonna put it?
Pull?
Where am I gonna put it?
Pick up?
Where am I gonna put it?
Give? Interesting. I'm just totally messing with their beds.
Sounds like the cat's caught a moose up there.
They seem unimpressed by my shenanigans. Oh, I see. So now I use that. And then I can go and pick up the toy. Here you can see the cat's butthole. Pick up the toy. Oh, boom. Smart. Okay. Interesting. What an interesting little puzzle. I thought I just had to use this again and grab the toy real quick. Because I figured I needed this. Okay. Seems like all we can do here. Let's just bail out the window. Full burglar style. See Hoagie's butt crack. Oh my god, this looks so precarious. If I were here in real life, I would be terrified. It's just like... go. Now we're going down Santa style? I don't know. We have a weird way of traveling through the house. We've never heard of stairs. We don't like stairs. John Hancock. Hey, Thomas. Hey, we got Thomas Jefferson over here. Who else is over here? What's going on here? Whoa! Oh, we got Washington. Okay, so we are with the founding fathers of America. Why does John Hancock look like he's coming down from like he's having withdrawal symptoms from like heroin or something? Like, get this man a blanket. Look how cold he is. This guy's unimpressed. Here, how about this, boys? Have some wine on me. Go for it.
Thank you. This is exactly the sort of thing I need for the time capsule. I'll bury it tonight, and it won't be seen for hundreds of years. Future generations are in your debt.
You're just gonna waste the wine? Wait, what does wine turn into? Wine turns into vinegar, right? Oh yeah, okay, there's our vinegar. I like how the professor was like, we need vinegar, oil, and whatever, a diamond. And my solution to getting vinegar is not to go to the grocery store, but through the powers of time travel to bury some wine and dig it up in like 200 years. You know, vinegar is not a rare thing. You can just go buy it. You don't have to go through all this craziness. Well, there's our oil, so we're totally going to pick up that. Let's just raid the rest of the house. Let's take our spaghetti. What else we got here? Water pump.
No way could I pick that
All right,
up.
can we use it? Use the water pump with the bread paint.
I don't wanna.
Oh, don't disobey me, you fat dude. Alright, this room bores me. Let's see what we got going on here. I'll take the bucket. Oh, maybe I need to get water now with the bucket. Anything else? Anything else? Anything? Anything? I think we're good. Oh, wait. Open. See what's going on in here. What is this? A brush. Sure, give me this. I'm gonna go brush that horse, I think. Give him a nice haircut. See if we can do this bucket thing. Use the bucket with the pump. Most obvious puzzle ever. There we go. So we're walking around with a mouse, oil, spaghetti, a brush, and a bucket. If anyone saw us walking through the house, our hands and arms would be full of all this crap. They'd be like, who are you? And I would just bail out the window. Can I go out the window again? Nah, he doesn't want to go out this window. Wait, we also have soap. Hold on, use the soap with a bucket of water.
Water's all sudsy now.
Soapy water. Oh man, we're totally gonna play a prank on someone and make them fall. Okay, how the hell do we get out of here? Can we just go through here? This must be an exit. Hey, there's a bird up there. A smoke detector? Interesting. Alright. Well, we got oil. I don't know if there was... how much more we could have done. Let's go give this dude his oil. Give oil to creepy old man. It literally looks like the doctor from the future, from like Bernard's time, just in a wig. I don't know if you guys know anything about genetics, but your descendants and your ancestors don't look identical to you. This isn't like Back to the Future. They're not all Michael J. Fox in a wig. That was creepy. They, you know, your like sons and daughters and parents resemble you a bit, but after a couple generations, you start to look very different.
If only we had...
I didn't know all the founding fathers were like broing it up in a frat house there together. Apparently they were. I mean, I assume this game is completely historically accurate. So I'd be highly surprised if they were just making stuff up. I'd feel cheated, in fact. Like morally offended and outraged. I was expecting a high degree of historical accuracy. Hold on a sec. Look at this house over here. Look at this house for a second. Okay, keep going. Man, like that is some crappy design. I'd be suing the man who built this for me. The thing's gonna collapse at any second. The foundation's all off. It was just poor planning.
Nah, I like it the way it is.
Okay. How about we paint this one? Paint this one.
Nah, I like it the way it is.
Okay. How about, what can we paint? Let's paint these things. Yeah, this isn't gonna cause any trouble. He just has paint in his pocket. Alright. Kumquats are now painted red. Mission accomplished. Cha-ching! Let's go over here. Let's go ahead and use the red paint. Go ahead and just pass that on. Pay it forward. That red paint was so useful. I'm sure flushing a bucket of paint would not... like, that would make the whole toilet all red. It's not going to flush. Not going to be able to pick up the bucket effectively in the future. It's poorly thought out. Let's go in here. Let's go ahead and talk to... now, okay. Wait, we have a tree outside with red-looking cherries. Oh, he's looking at it. Okay, here's what we're going to do, guys. He's the guy who chopped down trees, right? Remember the, like... there's some, like, old fable where Washington chopped down a cherry tree or something? Let's go and try and convince him to cut it down. Because for the sake of random chaos that somehow leads to our mission's success, that is what adventurers do. The young couple by the tree.
No. I was just admiring my reflection in the window. Striking, aren't I?
You're so sexy.
Whoa, you're like George Washington.
What kind of a dick stands in front of a window staring at his own reflection for like an extended period of time? Awesome.
Indeed.
Okay, weren't you president? Is it true you and the cherry tree?
Is it true about
see if we
you
can convince him to chop this baby down.
Oh yes, it's quite true. Why, I've cut down acres of cherry trees in my day.
Yeah, guess what, buddy? Would you care to give me a demonstration?
I don't see why I should.
We should challenge him, weren't you, President? I've been thinking about what you said about cherry trees.
I've been thinking about what you said.
He's playing hard to get. He's playing coy, guys. Don't worry, we're gonna get him.
Great truths, eh?
We're gonna get him. There we go. We'll just challenge his manlyhood. If he's insecure enough, this will work.
I bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandma.
Yeah, buddy, you suck at cutting down trees.
Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby.
Oh, you're in luck.
But as you can see, there... oh, well, what do you know? There is a cherry tree out there.
It's like, if it wasn't a cherry tree, he wouldn't do it. Like, oh, if it had kumquats, he just wouldn't bother chopping it down. Good.
Come down from there at once!
Hey, it's
Try
it's
to
the
understand.
Tentacle.
I'm stuck in this.
He's still alive 200 years in the future? Oh. Well, that solved her problem. The tree no longer exists. I think I might have killed her. She looks pretty dead.
Quite a man. Yes, I know.
Okay. So not only is she in the future, she's like literally right outside the house. That was the tree she was caught in. Whoa, we just unlocked Laverne! Man, we are on a roll here. Well, guys, in the interest of keeping these videos from getting too long, I think I'm going to cut this video here, but I am going to come back on Monday and continue the adventure of Day of the Tentacle. So this is part of a build-up to Halloween. I guess I didn't really talk about Halloween all that much, but this seemed like a really kind of good game to play for Halloween because it's kind of zany and there's like weird costumes and tentacles and stuff. This Saturday, we'll be playing another very special game, kind of in honor of Halloween coming up. So hopefully you guys have some Halloween plans coming. And I guess I should talk a little bit more about Halloween the next episode on Monday, which is actual Halloween for this game. Anyway, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed exploring the land of Day of the Tentacle with me. We'll get a little further on Monday. Until then, if you have been enjoying this video, go ahead, give it a like and or subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back in a couple days. So until then, guys, take care of yourselves, don't get trapped in time, and peace.
It worked! I can't believe it! And they said imitation diamond wasn't good enough. Uh-oh.